Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got an exciting topic I want to explore, which at least I guess it's exciting for me. Okay, so it's called EI. No, it's not AI. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, there's enough things going around about it. EI stands for emotional intelligence. Okay, you heard the term IQ, right? So IQ, somebody has a high IQ, it's cool. You get bragging rights, you get to brag to your friends and family. It's a cool thing. EI, in my opinion, it can transform your life in terms of your relationships, your business life, all of that good stuff. Okay, so let's get into it. So, what it stands for, right? What is it exactly? It's the ability to understand and manage our emotions effectively and other people, also recognizing and responding to other people's emotions. Okay, so we're going to break it down. It has 5 components to it. Okay, so first thing, which I mentioned in my other videos, self-awareness is the key thing. You being self-aware of what's going on inside of you, that's like one of the biggest things you can do. Biggest gifts you can give yourself. I'm not joking. Do it yourself. You're going to thank me later. Okay? But what is it? Self-awareness is your ability to focus on yourself, how your actions, thoughts, emotions do or do not align with your internal standard. Okay? So if you're a highly self-aware person, you can objectively evaluate yourself, manage your emotions, and understand correctly how other people are perceiving you. Okay? So, the second thing is self-regulation. It's huge. So I'm sick, so it's a little bit of a thing going on today, but we're gonna get through it. So, how you deal with stresses in life? When life gets complicated, when you got too much work, when the relationship is not going your way, or whatever the case is, like how do you actually deal with those stresses in your life? Okay, the way you cope with your emotions is that you watch Netflix and binge eat and do that to regulate, or do you actually go with a healthier option, which is going to the gym, talk to a friend, or really journaling and doing things that is gonna progress you into getting those emotions handled in that sense? So are you looking at it in terms of short-term gratification or long-term really benefiting you in the long run? Okay, so third thing is the motivation. Okay, motivation is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's the driving force behind your actions. Okay, so what guides you, initiates, and maintains goal-oriented behavior. There's two types: the intrinsic and extrinsic, which I'm not gonna go into. I'll probably make another video digging into that and going over it. And so we went over self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation. The other thing is, which I lost count, is empathy. Okay? Empathy is when you understand another person, where they're coming from, what's happening to them. Really listening to, okay, what is this person actually experiencing in their life so I can relate to them better. Okay, it's a huge thing. And the last thing is the social skills. Social skills, that's how we communicate and build relationships. So how you interact with others. Both there's the verbal and nonverbal. So body language and, you heard the term, like there's 80% of our conversation and interaction is through body language. It's a huge thing. and I think it's 8 or 10% through tonality, and then the rest is the words that you actually say. So it's huge. Body language, your tonality, these plays a huge factor in that as well. Okay, so now you're probably gonna ask me, like, how do I actually get better? Because you need to get better as a whole. What you wanna do is you wanna rate yourself. How good are you in your social skills, right? How good are you at regulating your emotions, at self-awareness, at empathy, really listening to somebody? There's also different ways that you can listen to somebody. There's active listening, there's passive listening, there's different kinds, which I'll probably make another video for that, and motivation that I went over. First thing that I want to say is self-awareness. What you can do is you can practice mindfulness. You probably heard of that. Meditation is a good way. Mindfulness is a great way to get better at this. So when you're sitting down eating, really just put all your focus and attention into what does this food taste like? What does it smell like? Put all your senses when you do something. Okay, it's huge. When you go for a walk, really just put your mind into each step, right? If your mind gets distracted, it's not a problem, right? Don't blame yourself or shame yourself. That's just going to get you into a loop. Get your attention back to the present moment. The reason why it's called present is because it's a gift, right? So do that. And journaling is a big thing too. You can journal about your feelings and what's going on in your life, and really being aware of your hand and the pen and writing it, right? It's a big thing. So doing that, and one way you can work with self-regulating your emotions is by relaxation. Allowing yourself to feel some of these emotions, sitting down, being with your solitude, being with yourself, instead of, if you're stressed out, just going and grabbing a snack or watching Netflix. Just sit with yourself and allow yourself to feel some of those anxiety, the fear, whatever it is. Allow yourself to feel it. I promise it's going to go away. It doesn't last forever, okay? And you can do relaxation technique. You can do EFT. You can do tapping, that's what it stands for, and that will definitely help you. Okay. Motivation. You can do that by setting clear goals, understanding your inner motivation. Empathy is by listening, that I mentioned, instead of you being in your head thinking about, what am I going to say next? Really being present and listening to this person in front of you. It works great for a relationship, okay? And social skills is by just practicing more and more. Being really aware of your body language. How do you show up? When you go to a bar, are you just like this all the time, crossing your arms and having a beer like this? Or are you like actually open and taking up space? Those things, and being aware of your tonality, and taking your time. When you talk, taking your time, being present. Don't rush into it, just being grounded and present, and that way can definitely help you in social situations, okay? Let me know what you think of the video, what you want me to go over again, or what kind of topics you want me to cover, and I'll see you guys later.